I have known Nestor for some maybe 15 to 20 years now. And let me say today that I speak not only as a friend, but also as a person that has worked in government. I worked for the City Council President of New York, Carol Bellamy, back in the day. I ran Congressman Owens' office, and I was his New York Chief of Staff. I was an elected representative of the poor for the Area Policy Board in New York, and I've worked in many areas of the anti-poverty movements, and I was a methadone maintenance counselor, I was a rehabilitation officer, I was in the Air Force, and I say all of that to say that I'm speaking from a person that has, as a person that has been involved. I've worked on election campaigns. When John Glenn ran for president, I was his affirmative action officer in New York State. I worked in the Dinkins' campaign, all as volunteers. So I say all of that to say that when I'm speaking from a point of view of understanding, to some degree, politics and wanting to be involved in changing our community. I've traveled with and worked with Nestor with the Dominican American National Roundtable. We've been to conferences, and I write a lot about the Dominican Republic, the African identity of the Dominican Republic. Nestor was instrumental in working with me on my thesis that I did from the University of California, Berkeley, on the African identity of the Dominican Republic. And I've been to the Capitol with Nestor and spoke, and we've been at Howard University and other places around the country dealing with the issues of inclusion, dealing with the issues of empowerment, dealing with the issues of how we deal with crime. I'm working for a better community across the board, white, black, Latino, African American identity, all of us, you know, working together. And I think it's important, especially in this, it's always been important, but with all the things that are going on in the world and the country today, we need somebody that understands how to work together with everybody. I think it's important to elect and support on November 4th for Congress, Nestor Montilla.